Hey everybody, welcome back to Starfyre Gaming. I am Sir Joseph, and this is Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. We are about to go into Mutasafen's library, so let's do it. All right, let's see how big the outside map is. Not that big. All right, let's do a little exploring. Oh, there's a dead devil right there, or demon, not devil, demon. Well, this is a really small map, isn't it? Oh, can't go over this. Yep. Oh, there's some loot. Normal sword. Another dead demon. Another dead demon. Oh, there's our compadres. That probably explains all the dead demons. Let's go ahead and go past them here. Alright, nothing up here. Alright, let's go talk to these guys. My heart aches with worry. I shudder to think what Mutasafen may have done to my shrine. Don't lose hope now. If my sister's plan is successful, everything we've done and everything we've sacrificed, it will not be in vain. This war spares no one. At least take solace in the thought that it is coming to an end. I think I've been to this place before. I came across it during my travels, but I didn't know there was a lab here. I wonder how long Mutasafen has been at this location. Joseph Starfyre, you're here. Gods be praised. The sanctuary has successfully repelled Mutasafen's attack. The temple's inhabitants are safe. Eliandra sighs in relief and gives you a gentle smile. Thank you for bringing me the good news. I have been so worried about my temple. It was only the importance of our mission that enabled me to keep going, to push forward despite my fear and anxiety. But you have saved the sanctuary. I need not worry any longer. You have my eternal gratitude. The power I possess does not come from heaven, but from the blood of demon lords. Does that scare you? My sister Targana has a demonic wing, woven from the essence of the abyss, but it has not corrupted her soul, and I do not think you will be corrupted by your Naharendian powers either. You are not defined by your past, despite its dark origins. You use your power to do good, not evil, and that's what's important. Reading hard. I trust you, my radiant friend. As for your power, during your first visit to the shrine, the stargazers and I discussed the miracle inside you. We tried to read your fate in the stars. As I studied the constellations and the movement of the heavenly bodies, I saw different roads ahead for you, and almost all of them led to the light. But one of those paths shone so brightly it nearly blinded me. It was the path of an angel, but higher power and more worthy of honor. But higher, purer, and more worthy of honor. How can I distrust your intentions when I know that you have this incredible potential? I disobeyed Iamede, She wanted to take the power I received from Arilu, but I refused. Will you continue to follow me after that? Of course I will. You saved me from the scorching flames of the abyss. How could I ever abandon you? Don't you know my story? I'm probably the most disobedient paladin to ever serve Iamede. I have a long history of disobeying my superiors, so this is nothing new. Now I am just disobeying the goddess directly. I'm a warrior, not a theologian, but I always imagined that the goddess favors the bold and the brave, not the timid and the obedient. So I don't think it's a sin to disobey her instructions. But even if I'm wrong, we can't turn back now. Not when we've almost finished what we set out to do. You are a source of hope and salvation. It doesn't matter what it does not matter what Iamede says. I will continue to follow you. Thought Torgona had a plan. What happened to her? How was she taken captive? Oh, don't worry. She does have a plan, and I think you'll like it. Baron Gruer grins. I, on the other hand, do not like it at all. My sister's life is at risk. She is in grave danger. When our good friend Torgana has a target, she flies towards it like an arrow, straight and true. Once she discovered that Mutasafen had escaped again, she allowed herself to be captured by his demonic minions. But she did that because she had a plan. Mutasafen is drawn to anything unusual and powerful, especially if it has something to do with that accursed Arilu Vorlesh and her creations. She knew that he would want to study her, because she was one of his mentor's experiments. Once he revealed the location of his secret hideout, she could relay that information to us about his whereabouts. And her plan worked. That's why we're here. So what's the plan? We still possess the power that helped us to defeat Baphomet. We will try to use it against Mutasafen. It should prevent him from teleporting away. But I don't know how effective it will be against his other method of escape, his death and revival strategy. Still, it's worth a try. We need you to go inside, find Torgana, and kill the demon. He has been the cause of so much pain and suffering. We must put an end to his destructive ways. I see. Well, let's go. I'm worried about my sister. I spoke against this plan from the beginning. I told her that it was too risky, but she would not be dissuaded. I hope we will be reunited soon. May the gods of light and darkness aid us in our cause. Friends, let's join our powers. That's a cool effect. I like that look. That looks pretty cool. Alright, into the ding we go. Oh, and it surrounds the whole thing. That's cool too. I just thought it went from rock to rock, but it goes all the way around the door. Even off map around the door. Let's see how big this place is. Not that big, okay? Probably a downstairs.
Let us be on. We will be victorious.
Is that a Valor? It is a Valor, and we got surprised. Awesome. I hate that. Oh, and there's Babos.
I will resist.
Well, that sucked.
Cover me, all right?
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Let's go ahead and haste for a Balar.
Prepare yourself.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Team Blue's got a huge armor class.
The light take you.
Forwards!
Yes.
Yay, 4 points of damage.
Desna, guide my hand.
Missing on 9s. Tons of misses on 9s. Wow, that was terrible. No, that's not. Dang it. Hate when I do that.
No glory without risk.
We won't falter!
Let's do another little bit of piddly damage here.
Yes.
All right, Blue. Nice hitting, Blue.
Make your peace.
There we go. There we go. There's some damage. And a kill. Good job. Let's get some hit points
Rely
back
on
here.
me.
Let's drink a couple of potions. Oh, we got cure lights. Let's gobble these up. Where's his pets? There's that one. There's Tiger. Where's the little dragon? Ah, there's a little dragon over there. Okay. Did those work at all? I mean, I know there are cure lights, so... They're not doing anything. Well,
My will is resolute.
I guess we use spells.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
All right. Babos. Or Babaus. Whatever they're, however they're pronounced. Oh, that's masterwork. Take all of you. A spoon. Can't have enough spoons. All right, any more? Looks like just the Balor. +1 Longthorn.
Something over there.
There's a trap that we can't get over. Let's we have any teleporting spells?
Are we ready to move out?
Alright. Oh, looks like scrolls. Alright, let's... Destruction... Mass dimension door.
Anything new?
Alright. She's got the best sneaks and stuff here. Stealth 42, Trickery 32. Stealth 33, Trickery 31. It's Arushlea.
I shall not be swayed from my path. I sense something.
There's another trap. Well, looks like we can go around it. Hopefully we can go around it and she doesn't set it off.
I'm prepared. I'm trusting you.
Oh. We're not going to try to sneak past those guys. Well, that was not pleasant. Hopefully there's another way out, because we just failed that.
I'll follow my dream.
Roll to 1. Okay then. Let's open this door.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Oh, Blue's gonna set off the trap. Oh man. Closets. Wait a minute. We get these guys' attention as well. Oh, look at that. We did. Oh, there's a big guy there. We did get that guy's attention.
Distract them from me.
I bet the bad guys don't stop throwing traps.
I will resist.
Wow, that was pretty terrible.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Of course, missed my, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mirror images.
Strike with all your might!
Begone, fiend!
Well, this is gonna suck.
Time to share your treasures.
Holy crap.
Prepare yourself.
Into the fray!
Time for an AoE Phantasmal kill. I'll kill those two things at least. He's still alive, but it looks like I killed that other Mephit, or not Mephit, but Closet as well. Already used up the you're immune to damage
We can
thing.
do it.
That sucks.
I'm wounded.
I gotta get him out of that trap because I'm being stupid.
Desna, guide my hand.
The light! Thank you!
Forward! I won't give up.
Cover me, all right?
Alright, that was terrible. Giant strength, mighty fists, ring of protection. I guess I had some loot.
I will help where I can.
Now let's see if these potions are going to
I
work now.
stand ready. This is my path.
I was drinking potions with the wrong person, evidently. That's why it wasn't working. That's why I couldn't see my pets. Alright, this might take a few minutes. Feeling we're gonna need to save my casting heals for in combat stuff. The way the first combat in this whole adventure went. Well, I guess the second combat. First one was against that Balar, which didn't necessarily go really well either. Alright. Alright, nothing else in here. Okay.
Please, allow me.
Alright, back to sneaking. We gotta go disarm this trap and hopefully disarm it and not fail like we did with the fireball trap. Go with this here, because that sucked. Ah, there's Torgana. Nothing in here, it looks like.
I finished here. Is there more?
Well, it looks like one of those horrible rock creatures. You know, those crystal guys we fought that I hate so much? Oh yeah, we took the trap down. I'm like, go around the trap, but we just took it down. Torgana approaches you slowly. You notice that the angel's appearance has changed. She looks ghostly pale, but her cheeks are flushed as if with fever. Her demonic wings look more dangerous, more menacing. Her eyes burn with power, but not the power of heaven. Torgana, what's wrong? There's a strange look in the angel's eyes. She seems aloof and remote, like a distant ray of light piercing through the darkness of a dense forest. Mutasafen finished what Arilu started. As you know, the power of the Naharindian crystal only works on demons, or on those who have something of the demonic in them. And I have a demonic wing. He has corrupted me with his cursed Naharindian power. You were implanted with a Naharindian crystal? Yes, the angel says bitterly. Now the blood of demon lords runs through my veins. Why would Mutasafen do that? He wants to create another world wound. He's been muttering about keys and about creatures with dual natures who have connections to two planes. I think he is trying to replicate Arilu's experiment, and I was an ideal test subject. This power flows through my blood as well. I have managed to withstand its corrupting influences. Do not despair. You are stronger than I am, the angel whispers, but I cannot withstand this corruption forever. This poisonous power is so strong, and I grow weaker with every passing moment. But I will overcome this evil. I will find a way. Tell me again what you learned about Mutasafen. Mutasafen has created multiple copies of himself. He used a single Naharindian crystal to imbue all of them with power. If he is killed, his consciousness is immediately transferred into a new body. There is no way to prevent this transference, at least not by any ordinary means. He's also hidden these bodies in different locations, making them almost impossible to find. It won't be easy to finish him off unless... Well, I have an idea, but I'll explain later. Mutasafen stole some valuable research from Pelura's temple. Do you know where it is? Torgana shakes her head. He arrived here empty-handed. If he stole something from the temple, he didn't bring it here. It's probably in the abyss by now, or perhaps he's hidden it away in some other location. Either way, I doubt we'll be getting it back. I think it's time we pay Mutasafen a visit. He has a lot to answer for. I agree. Let's go. He's not far. Remove the seal. That's one of those big crystal monsters. Or at least it looks like a big crystal monster. I'm not going there. I don't like big crystal monsters. I hate them. They suck. Loot. Book. Ooh, his working notes. Let's read those. I was convinced that this line of research had reached a dead end, but it turned out I just didn't have the right material. Of course, the plane forming principle is well known, and is quite typical for everything that originates from the abyss. When there are two kinds of the same thing, one will try to suppress the other, or devour it. That is why the source of Naharindian power will block all other sources of the same power. However, I've never succeeded in creating a Naharindian demon capable of suppressing the Naharindian powers of other demons. This outcome is theoretically possible. In fact, it's theoretically probable. Yet, for some reason, all my attempts to create such a demon have ended in failure. So I decided to try a different approach, and it has yielded some excellent results. I have managed to create a Naharindian angel capable of suppressing a demon's Naharindian powers. Uh-oh. Now this can happen only once because it requires the subject's termination, but who cares? Angels are expendable. If I manage to recreate the process that Arilu used when implanting Torgona's wing, I'll be able to make a dozen of these anti-Naharindian bombs, and then no one in the abyss will dare to challenge me. Oh no, Torgona's gonna kill herself to stop Mutasafen's power. I have a feeling that's her plan. I don't like it.
Please, be careful.
You called? I've embarrassed myself.
You're 0 for, well, not 0 for, you're 1 out of 3 here. Do the potions. Alright. Let's try not to fail these traps next time.
Let's move.
Oh, it's you. Again. How many times have you tried to kill me now, eh? When are you going to realize that you can't win? You are stronger than I am, of course. Arilu certainly pumped enough crystal essence into your veins, but I'm smarter than you, and I have plenty of time to continue my experiments. It's only a matter of time before I have a champion of my own, someone who can match your power. And soon, I will open my own world wound. Actually, I may open more than one, and that will make me even more powerful. As for you, well, I know I've said this before, but it never gets old. You can't kill me. There's nothing you can do to stop me. The time has come, Joseph Starfyre. We must act now. Mutasafen imbued me with deadly power. He's been making me into a weapon, something he can use against his enemies in the abyss, demon lords, and anyone else who possesses the power of the Naharindian crystals. But I'm dangerous to him too. The same Naharindian power allows him to be revived in a new body after death. I beg you, Joseph Starfyre, for the light of heaven, please let me stop him. Let me die while I am still me, and let my death put an end to our enemy once and for all. Mutasafen frowns. He abandons his monologue and tries to overhear the angel's whispers. Conversation to you. He abruptly grabs a small glass and brings it to his lips. Observe. I will drink this, and my body will die, but I will live again. I will be resurrected in a different location. I don't need to sacrifice you to stop him. The angel stares at you. But how? Is that even possible? What's going on? I don't think... The demon is about to disappear, to slip through your fingers like water, but you know that you can stop him. You have a connection with Torgana, the light of heaven that you both share. You can feel the poison running through her veins, the power of the Naharindian crystal. Mutasafen made Torgana into a living weapon, capable of suppressing other sources of Naharindian power. But you can extract the poison from her body. You can save the angel, and then you can use the Naharindian essence you pulled from her veins while it is still potent. Heal Torgana and punish Mutasafen. I'm putting an end to this whole charade. Let justice prevail. What makes you so confident? A single ray of light pierces the demon's chest, and he falls lifeless to the ground. He's gone. He's truly dead this time. I can feel it. And the poison of the abyss, it's gone too. It's no longer inside me, and she doesn't have a devil wing anymore. The angel's eyes widen with amazement, and she stares at you in silent gratitude. How can there be any doubt that you are an angel? A real angel, as real as any of us, and far more powerful. Let's leave this evil place. We'll return to Dresden to rest and heal our wounds. But we will be there for you in your hour of need. Our connection is strong. It is a bond that cannot be broken. All right, looting time. That was probably one of the easiest boss battles we've ever had. Flap. Loot those. That. Come on, don't fail me here.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Me too. Boots of Magical Whirl. First time the wearer with these boots kills the demon for the first time in battles, the next spell becomes quickened, as if though using the quickens. Let's put those on Nenyo. Excerpt from his notes. The experiment was not entirely successful, but it was certainly entertaining. It is well established that Naharindian energy only has an effect on demons and other creatures who contain the essence of the abyss. It is also known that predatory crystals from the planet of Earth, or the plane of Earth, feed on minerals. Well, soon I will introduce the world to my newest pet, a predatory crystal fed on Naharindian shards. I definitely need an army of these. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't let that guy out. That sounds bad. Oh, he didn't have good loot either. This looks like probably Naharindian crystals.
Follow me.
Alright, I guess that's it. Let's... The hell is this?
March on.
Yeah, we gotta run through this trap.
Onwards.
Together, we stand.
Just a quick little burst of healing there.
Let us be on. Let's
nothing out
move.
waiting for us. Alright, back to the map. Mutasafen's lab has been destroyed, and he has been exploded. Wait! Oops, these guys again.
I will prove my worth.
No time for debates.
Wow, that was terrible. Terrible. Rolled a 2, rolled a 6, rolled a 2, rolled an 18, but how did that miss? Our result was 34. That's how that missed. Okay.
Did I mess up again? Did I mess up again?
Ah,
No glory
a tree in the way.
without risk.
Oh, there are 3 of these guys? Oh, and there's... four of these guys. Holy smokes, there's a lot of them. Excuse me.
The inheritor, guide my blade. Yeah!
All right. AoE death. Killed 2 of them. That is a great spell.
Make your peace.
Wow, that was terrible.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
We won't falter. I'm wounded.
Ow! What the bloody hash dang heck, Bobby?
The light, take you. Huh.
Haste.
I will resist.
Distract them from me. Ah!
Strike with all your might.
Need 20s to hit this thing. That's terrible.
I won't give up.
Probably got no strength left.
Into the fray.
Adventures await.
Magritio, Turinos.
I thought I had stat damage. Guess not.
Magritio, Turinos. Magritio, Turinos.
Forgot I could heal myself, so.
Magritio, Turinos. Magritium Turidos. I will lend you my aid. Magritium Turidos!
The struggles never cease. Prepare yourself!
Can we retreat already?
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
There we go. +1 Poly, +2 spear. Or spear, +2 breastplate. Alright, let's blow this joint.
Follow me.
Little exploring. Oh, they're out of his moves. Alright, all this stuff's out of moves. I don't know why it stopped me, but... City in the Wastelands. Check out that. Ah, it's a text one. It is a warm, sunny day in the wound, perhaps too warm and sunny. The Sarkorian wastelands are roasting in the heat of the purple, simmering sun. Even demonic plants are unable to survive here. They suffocate in the red dust of the plains. A hot wind sweeps across the wastelands, leaving the commander with a taste of ash and sulfur in his mouth. The commander can see for miles around in every direction. If there were any enemies nearby, they would not be able to sneak up on him unnoticed. However, it does not look like anyone has survived the excruciating heat in the wound. The only signs of life is a sound of buzzing insects nearby. Their chittering noises sound like harsh, rasping laughter. The heat causes the air to shimmer slightly, and through the haze the commander notices the walls of a rising up city up a short distance from the road. Is it a lost Sarkorian city, a demonic trap, or just a trick of the mind? The walls look real, but perhaps they are only a mirage. The commander realizes that it is impossible to tell from this distance, so he decides to explore the mysterious city. The walls are particularly buried in red sand, or partially buried in red sand. And as the commander draws closer, he realizes this is not a lost city, but the sun-bleached remains of a Sarkorian settlement. The buzzing grows louder, and the commander can see Veskivars perched on the stone slabs as they bake in the sun. The husks of their dead kin crunch beneath the commander's feet with every step. The commander notices rotten wooden pillars covered in faded Sarkorian runes. The top of the pillars have been gnawed into sharp points, making them look like long wooden stakes. The highest of these pillars seems to be a signpost in the middle of what used to be a busy crossroads. The passage of time has worn away all but 3 words on the signpost: Square, Marketplace, and Gem. The commander decides to search for the Vesquivar Queen. Arushale examines the houses closely. It looks like a battle took place here. The walls of the houses have been damaged or destroyed, and all that is left of the roofs are a few wooden beams. When the commander turns her attention to the insects, she notices that all the Vesquivar seem to be flying in a single direction, towards the city square. Try and identify the city using knowledge of Sarkorian history. All right, Nenyo, you're up. Nenyo looks around and realizes the surrounding streets. She has seen them depicted in some ancient maps. The drawings on the walls depict horses and herds of sheep, offering further confirmation of the commander's theory. This is Demora, a city of herdsmen that was lost a long time ago. The commander recognizes the majestic temple of Gozre, the towers over other buildings. This temple used to be a local landmark and attracted countless pilgrims. The underground aqueducts built under the temple supplied the city with drinking water, sourced from a lake that has long since dried up. The commander is sure that this is Domoro, but its appearance here is inexplicable. The city of Domoro was located far away on the western border of ancient Sarkoris. However, there are many strange phenomena and anomalies in the world wound. This must simply be one of them. Go to the square. No, go to Gem Street. Gem Street was once full of gambling dens, brothels, and seedy taverns. Now all that remains are empty buildings and open doors that lead down into darkness. However, this does not seem to bother the local residents. Creatures of all different races stand beneath the remaining street signs. They sway from side to side and occasionally shout things out as though they were trying to lure in customers. There are some demons scattered among them, but they do not seem interested in attacking. A diverse crowd of customers stagger through the street. Every once in a while, one of them will walk into a ruined building, stand amidst the rubble for a few minutes, and then rejoin the activity outside. A demon with his jaw torn off approaches the commander. A buzzing voice speaks a single word through the hole of his skull. Pleasures. The commander decides to. Gem Street continues to operate like a puppet show in a theater, but no more puppets dare approach the commander. All that remains to is. Let's turn around and go back. I think we would burn this place. No, I don't. Let's go to the marketplace. As the commander moves further into the city, he hears the hum of voices and the sounds of conversation coming from the marketplace. It seems the city is still inhabited. The commander heads towards the market square and sees creatures of all races trading with one another. Demons and other creatures scurry around between the stalls in the sun-baked square. The hot wind carries with it a foul stench of rotting flesh. As the commander gets closer, he realizes that the customers and vendors are only pretending to trade. They move around aimlessly, occasionally shouting out incomprehensible nonsense. Many of them are missing limbs, and a few are even headless. They pick up pieces of rotten flesh and stalls piled high with body parts. Some of them try to attach the putrid limbs to their bodies, while others stuff the rancid flesh in their mouth. Horses with lolling tongues roam through the crowds. A headless crusader staggers towards the commander. One of his hands is missing, and a stick has been shoved in its place. He holds out a basket of rotten apples. A buzzing voice from the empty hole in his breastplate utters the words, "Marketplace, buy, move along." The commander decides to... let's just burn this place to the ground. Commander sets the city ablaze, but he makes sure no harm comes to the Temple of Gozra at its center. No one tries to extinguish the fire. The Veskivars leave their shelters of flesh behind and fly away in all directions. The rotting corpses turn to ash, and the walls are covered in soot. As the roaring inferno subsides, the crackling of the flames is replaced by another sound, the sound of running water. Streams of clear water flow out from beneath the door of Gozra's temple and cascades down the entrance steps. The underground stream that has bubbled up to the surface signals the return of the deity who once presided here. The commander feels a touch of Goza's blessing. A gust of fresh air gently caresses his face. Domora has been freed. The city is no longer a Veskivar trap. Ah, cool. Diplomacy points. And with that, we are at about that hour mark, so this is a good place to stop. Thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. As always, please like, subscribe, comment. All that stuff helps and I appreciate it as well. As always, I've been Sir Joseph. You guys are always awesome. Until next time, stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you later.